Hello book lovers and welcome to Book Talk Radio Club. My name is Claire Perkins and today I'm talking to author Jenny Ford. Jenny is a multi-genre author, having written contemporary women's fiction, plays, self-help, inspirational and children's books. Today we're going to be talking about her two children's books, Tilly and the Magical Mermaid and Joshua and the Magical Unicorn. Sorry Jenny, for which she won an award. Both Tilly and the Magical Mermaid and Joshua and the Magical Unicorn are also in dyslexia-friendly formats. Hi Jenny, first of all welcome and thank you for coming on Book Talk Radio Club.
Oh, thank you for having me, Claire.
I'll try and say unicorn and not uniform. So Joshua and the Magical Unicorn, what a lovely title. Would you like to give Book Talk Radio Club's listeners a brief idea of the story?
Well, Joshua is, he's a boy he's got a great imagination, and he's absolutely mad about unicorns. And through using his imagination, it takes him on like a magical adventure to Unicorn Land with his best friend Lucia, and they just have a fabulous time. So it's a really enjoyable book where children can actually be part of that adventure.
Lovely. So the little boy called Joshua who loves unicorns. Who is Joshua? Tell me about him.
Joshua, well, obviously he's just fiction. He's just a little boy who, as I say, has just got a fabulous imagination, and just loves unicorns. He just sleeps, eats and breathes unicorns.
I hope he doesn't eat unicorns.
Yeah, and through his the great imagination he does have, it leads him obviously into his magical adventures.
Oh, that's nice. The book is full of beautiful illustrations. Did you draw them, Jenny?
No, I'm not that talented.
Well, you're not talented on the artistic side, you're talented on the writing side.
Yeah. No, there's a lady called Caroline Evans, and she's a fabulous artist. She does all different artwork, and she done the illustrations for me on the books, and we also co-produced some cards of inspiration together as well.
So. Yeah, we'll talk about those in one of your other interviews. I saw those on your website.
Yeah.
Did she do the front covers as well for both of your books?
She did.
Yeah.
She done the covers and she done all the illustrations inside.
Oh, they're lovely. So you won an award for Joshua and the Magical Unicorn. You must be thrilled. Which award was that and when did you win it?
Well, the award I won, actually, it was for the dyslexia-friendly version of Joshua and the Magical Unicorn. And the award was Janie Love's Platinum Awards. And for anybody who knows Janie Lee Grace, she's very known in her field of all things natural, sustainable, well-being, and it was her awards that she has. She has these awards every year,
right.
And I sort of entered them this year, and yeah, was really actually very very surprised when I won the Gold Award for the dyslexia-friendly version of Joshua and the Magical Unicorn.
Oh, that's brilliant. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now let's go on to Tilly and the Magical Mermaid. What's that story all about?
Again, Tilly, she's a young girl who just loves going down to the beach, and she loves collecting shells and pebbles, and she just loves everything about the sea and the beach, and she also really loves fishing as well. So especially when her grandpa comes to visit, they go along the pier and they love sitting there fishing. And that's really, I guess, where her magical adventures start.
There are blank pages in Tilly and the Magical Mermaid, aren't there? I mean, that's unusual in the book. Why the blank pages?
Well, I have it in both the books, actually, and the dyslexia-friendly books as well. The idea of putting in the blank and lined pages at the back of the book is so that children can use their imagination and their creativity to write their own stories, you know, whether it's with words or pictures. You know, if they're struggling with the words, like in the dyslexia ones, then they can draw pictures instead.
I think that's such a lovely idea because, you know, you can be reading something and as an adult as well, and then you forget about it. But if you can start colouring or drawing and as a kid and start writing. I think that's such a clever idea. I really do.
Yeah. It's to say, it's just to help. It's to encourage children to use their imaginations. You know, sometimes they may not get the opportunity to be as creative as they wish to. So it's just another outlet for them to do that.
Both books are in a dyslexia-friendly format. What's the difference between a regular book and a dyslexic-friendly book?
Well, in the dyslexia books, the format's a little bit different. So the pages are cream. They're like creamy yellow colour.
Right.
And that helps the words to stay still on the page. So if they have a white page and black text, the words can sort of like swim around.
Oh, right.
So when it's on a coloured background, which is normally the yellow creamy colour, the words stay still, so they can actually focus.
That's clever. I never knew that. Now, as I say, I haven't heard of this before. Why did you decide to produce for children with dyslexia? Do you have first-hand experience?
I have no experience whatsoever. None at all. It was just a friend of mine. She's the one who asked me if I would consider adapting the books to dyslexia friendly because her daughter is severely dyslexic.
Right.
And I said, yeah, sure, of course, not knowing anything about it. So I had to do a lot of research into it.
Yeah.
Obviously with what she told me, and I sort of listened to what other parents wanted in a book. So I just took all their advice and I went online and I went to a dyslexia support group online for parents, which was sort of like is international, and I actually sent some of the PDFs off to some of the children and the parents for them to read the books before I actually got them published, and yeah, they were a big hit. So that's how it all began, really. That's how it all started.
So what actually is dyslexia?
I can't explain too much about it myself, but it's I think from what I gather, it's where the brain is it's wired to handle information differently.
Right.
So which makes reading and writing more difficult. So as I say, like when they see the words swimming around on the paper, it just makes it harder for them to focus. So you have to make adaptations for that.
I understand there are 2 free downloadable books on your website. Are these different stories or are they based on Tilly and the Magical Mermaid and Joshua and the Magical Unicorn?
But they're not actually books. They're not downloadable books. They're pictures.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Right.
Yeah, they're downloadable pictures. So parents can print them off for the children to just have a bit of fun and colour them in.
Oh, that's great. So what age groups are Tilly and the Magical Mermaid and Joshua and the Magical Unicorn aimed at?
Well, the books are for age 5 to 8 years, but obviously, it depends on the child, really. But with the dyslexia ones, I don't put an age on them because obviously with dyslexic children and adults, their reading abilities are very different.
Right.
So I don't put an age on them.
Oh, fair enough. So will you be writing more children's books, and if so, will there be formats for dyslexic readers?
I will be, yes. I mean, I have wrote another book. It's just a matter of when I get round to getting the illustrations done for it. But yeah, any children's book that I write will be, we'll have a dyslexia-friendly version to it as well. The children's books that I write is like a part of a series, so they will all be magical books.
Right. And have you considered doing making your adult books for dyslexic readers, or is it not something you would go down?
Yeah. I mean, I have been asked that. I mean, at the moment, it's just the children's ones that I'll be concentrating on, but that doesn't mean to say in the future that I won't consider, doing them for adults as well.
I think it's a clever idea. I really do. Last of all, where can readers purchase Tilly and the Magical Mermaid and Joshua and the Magical Unicorn?
You can go through my website, which is jennyfordauthor.com, or you can go on to Amazon.
Lovely. All right, well, thank you, Jenny. Please come back on Book Talk Radio Club when you've published your next book, and I'd love to chat with you and hear more. In the meantime, good luck for the future, and thank you, everyone, for listening to Book Talk Radio Club. Thank you very much, Jenny.
Thank you, Claire.
Okay, bye now.